The strength. Why do you need to be strong? Because I want to protect my family. I want to be there for them. Can you define who's them? Marilyn and Vincent. We are such a solid team. We help each other. We're in this together. I want to take care of them. And this is why you need this hate. How do you know it makes you stronger? Because it helps me being careful, alert. It keeps me clear-minded, making me better understand people's intentions. I'm pretty sure it's mostly thanks to it that we got here without trouble. He's convinced hatred makes him a better person. But I can't stop thinking about this event. When Vincent confessed. Let's think about why I'm here. When Vincent confessed his thief, she completely lost it. How do you explain this behavior? I don't know, but it was out of character, I swear. Really? Marilyn didn't seem so surprised, though. She's exaggerating. I'm not like this usually. When he admitted, I saw something. You saw something? I saw him. I saw him hurting Mom again. Just for a moment. The confession of Vincent triggered a flash. It's what made me lose my nerve. Considering the situation, I think it's expected. It is not. You verbally assaulted your beloved little brother. You've been violent. Do you want it to be normal? Of course, when you put it this way. But I don't see how it can be different. Why? Well, I'll never forget what happened. Nor will I ever forgive him. What he did to my mother was horrible. It was vicious and nasty. Hatred is now part of me. No, I'm sure there's another solution. I saw it during class. But I have a blackout. At the worst timing. Bill used the correct terms earlier. What can he or cannot he do here? Neither forget nor forgive. Which is true. He doesn't need to forget and he doesn't need to forgive. It's very true. In such circumstances, neither forgetting nor forgiving are possible. Yeah, that's what I said. At least we agree for once. Oh no, his mind is drifting further into his belief. And what can Bill do? I mean, I don't know if I kind of agree with forget but not forgive and forgive but not forget. Well, maybe forgive but not forget. I just don't know. Could you really forgive something like that? Forgive but not forget is probably what it wants me to do. As in, like, what he should do. Because I will admit, I do kind of hold the belief, unless it's like something really bad, right? Like, admittedly, in Bill's situation, I don't know if I would forgive but not forget. But I do kind of believe in forgiving but not necessarily forgetting what happened. Because, like, forgiving can help kind of ease your mind a little bit too, right? If anything, forgiving is more for you than it is for the other person. Hey River, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. You can't forget what happened, Bill. But it is in your power not to endure it. Your father does not have to haunt you. The solution is closer than you think. You need to forgive. Forgive? Such a treason? Impossible. Forgive does not mean you forget what happened. In fact, you don't give this pardon. You apply it to yourself. You want me to forgive myself? But about what? Your hate is the only bastion preventing you grieving something important. Wait, what? A grief? Did someone die? Grief is an important process that helps us overcome the loss of a significant other. Not only death. I see. But I'm quite sure I already grieved my mom. I'm talking about your dad, Bill. What? It's true. You lost your mom, who was abducted by the police. But the same day, you also lost your father. That's a good point. That's a really good point. But he is the one responsible for all of it. Exactly. Your father broke your family, but also the image you had of him. Before this event, I'm quite sure you had a very different opinion regarding your father. True that. Hatred prevents you from accepting that your father is different from the perception you had of him, projection you had of him. This is what you must forgive yourself from. You must find the strength to overcome all the pain from this event and the feeling you have towards your father. To accept all it implies, to grieve your parents. You're right. What happened? It was a lot for me. You need to reconcile with yourself regarding this trauma. It will be there forever. You'll never forget, but you can stop the suffering. It should never control you again. You're the master here. I was sure anger helped me, that it was the solution. But it was only a way to protect myself. That I must let go now. I don't want to hurt my brothers or torment myself for nothing. I want to do it. I want to forgive and grieve my father. Help me, Sayaka. Sea River says I'm good. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. You'll have to accept this experience to get out with it. Come to terms with what you felt. To do that, I'll help you enter in trance. In trance? Yes. You'll be in the space, but I won't be able to communicate with you. You'll be focused on yourself, and I'll guide you to the path of acceptation? Acceptation? I get it. I'm ready. I hope so. It won't be easy for you. But to tell the truth, neither will it be for me. When Bill enters the trance, I'll have to reveal his inner demon. It is responsible for keeping his spiritual wound open and haunting him at night so he cannot grieve his trauma. I never saw an inner demon outside of books. I know the theory, more or less, but practice is said to be very demanding. But I'll succeed. I must succeed, else I'll never become a therapist. Miss Yukite would say the best way to learn is by doing. Let's go. Well, let's start now. Stupore mentis! Leave this man alone, treason. Ooh. Who dares to command me in my realm? I like how it's a literal demon. Who? Who's there? I never met you, young girl. What a pleasure. I'm expanding the border of my realm every day, yet new encounters are rare. You're treason, aren't you? Show yourself. This is gonna be scary. Holy shit, that's scary. That is actually pretty scary. Dear, dear, do you know who I am since you summoned me? Or you do know who I am since you summoned me, don't you? You're an inner demon. You use traumas to enter people's minds and torture them. Our role as a therapist is to stop you by closing the spiritual wounds of our patients. A therapist? Surely new therapists are introduced to me by someone more experimented. What marvelous present brought by the winds of war. How delightful. It is so uncommon to see a new therapist alone. I like that. I don't. The situation is quite impressive. I don't know what to expect. It is time to let this soul alone. I presume leave alone. Treason. Bill will grieve his father and you will no longer torment him. What spirit. What combativeness. It's with a proud smile that I will step on those like on fallen leaves. Bill is mine. What the hell have I gotten myself into? But I have no other choice. I must keep going to the very end. I may never have performed it, but I know the theory about this key therapy step. I'll stop you, treason. Be sure of it. We can stop treason? Oh, what do I gotta do? There's so much going on in this game. A lot of different things. Okay, so how do I stop treason? Do I gotta, like, avoid him and... Let's see how you handle a trance. It's okay, I played Everhood. I know what to do. This is really interesting. This game has a lot of different mechanics and stuff going for it. Bill is mine. But I like it. I like the uniqueness. Oh, I got hit once. Got hit twice. I will make it to you, Bill. I will save you. Impossible. Hey, we did it. We made it to Bill. Nice. Bill, are you okay? What happened? Bill, how do you feel? I'm all right, I guess. That was intense, but I'm good. Vincent? What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have reacted like that. It was unfair. Bill, I know you did this to survive because you were afraid. I'm sorry. I loved Mom as much as you. I was so scared not to be able to leave with you. Vincent, we would never leave you behind. If your health had been an issue, we would have stayed with you. You acted this way because of me. You didn't feel secure enough to talk to us because of me. It is my fault. I'm sorry. What happened has been really hard for me. When you confessed for the necklace, I felt like she was being abducted again. I lived this nightmare again. And I broke down. As simply as that. You were the closest one to Dad. It's normal you're the most affected. I didn't pay enough attention to you, but this will change. Both of you are the most important people in my life. His music's really good. Come with me, Vincent. We'll speak with Star Umbrella. The doctor might be able to help. Are you sure? Better be transparent with them, or it could backfire pretty badly. I understand. Let's go. Whoosh! What an adventure! But what did you do to Bill? You yelled gibberish and suddenly he was calmed. I'm a therapist. I went into his mind to help him do something important. But it's up to Bill to tell you about it. Professional secret, I guess. I'll ask him about it later. Anyway, we owe you a lot. You've been incredible. I like how we've just been doing this just so we can go to sleep. Thanks. I got lucky. It was the first time I got this for an emergency. What? It's the first time I got this far in an emergency therapy. Bill will have to see a therapist in a few days to check if he is all right. Understood. He will see you again. I shall make sure of it. Since we're here, how about I show you to your bed? Hell yeah, I'm exhausted. I think I might collapse when I touch it. Hey, Angelo. What time is it? It will soon be noon. Looks like you spent quite the night. Oh, it's you, Angelo. You surprised me. I was exhausted. What is happening? Where is everyone? They're on the roof. The battlefront moved dangerously close to us. We're not safe anymore. Really? It sucks. We need to do something quickly. I'm taking care of this floor. Go see Doc on the roof. On my way. See you later. Bye, Angelo. You have anything else to say? On the roof. Hurry. Yeah, let's go. We gonna see something horrible? Oh no, it doesn't look that bad actually. Oh, hey, Ness. Oh, you're here. So how did your investigation turn out? Pretty well, I guess. It's all over. Perfect. Customer satisfaction is an important metric of my performances. If you say so. You guys are here already? How are you doing? The log finally woke up. When we learned the news, we sent the hyperactive beast from Star Umbrella to look for you. It's looking like you're feeling good. Were you able to see Doc? She analyzed me. We must take care of the illness, but it is not really dangerous. Good.
Bonjour.
Okay. I was wondering if that was different because it looked like it was over Bill. Let's go talk to Doc. Oh, and this guy, yeah. Your attention. We're able to get a message from the lunar camp. As you may already know, troop movements have been reported by satellites, making this area dangerous. How dangerous? Enough for Star Umbrella to authorize an emergency evacuation.
Que se passe-t-il?
Are we all going to be transported to the moon?
Affirmatif.
Affirmative. But not all at once. We only have one light transporter. It will need 3 or 4 back and forth trips to bring everyone up there. It will take the entire day. Can't Star Umbrella send a bigger ship quickly?
Négatif.
Negative. It's too dangerous. Has a big chance to be spotted and shot down.
Vous pouvez compter sur Star Umbrella.
Gathering. I set up a list of wounded and ill people. They'll be prioritized with their companions.
Parti.
Shall everyone concerned get into the vehicle as fast as possible? Go. Doc already told me. Amina is in the ship. Is in the spaceship. I'm leaving with her. Alright. Go for it. We catch up on the moon, alright? Yes. See you very soon, Prince. Take care of Amina. Thanks to Vincent, we are in the shuttle. We stay in touch, okay?
Je vois.
Yes. Don't worry, Marilyn. I might be more useful here anyway. I should go check if anyone needs some help. It'll help me pass the time. Everybody is here. The first flight will take off in a minute. Oh, Angelo. Did I scare you again? Really sorry. The situation requires quite some energy.
Pardon.
I'll get used to it. Don't change a thing. So are you leaving with the shuttle? No, Doc is leaving with the wounded. I'll be in the last travel. You sure are devoted, aren't you? You can say I was born for it. What about you? When will you go on the moon? I'll go with the last shuttle. I think I might be useful here, if people start to panic. I'm a therapist. Can I go with you in the last shuttle? Excellent. I like your spirit. Stay with me. You'll be useful.
Merci.
Thanks, Angelo. For now, let's just wave at the shuttle leaving for the first travel. Oh, wow, that's a big flood. I didn't even realize. Oh. 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 Well, that's... Oh. Well, that's a bigger plot twist than what I was thinking. That was good, though. That was really good. I really, really like that demo. How would I rate it? I won't give it a full 5-star, but like I'll give it like a 4. Like I really liked it, but I don't really ever rate anything 5. I never do. You'll find me, you'll be really hard pressed to get me to rate like a full star on anything. If it's a 10, I usually rate 8 if I think something is really, really good. If it's a 5, maybe I'll do 4. I won't do 3. But like, it wasn't perfect. I feel like it did have, yeah, mostly in some of the translation stuff, but that's really the only problem. I'll rate it that. We'll just say, was, hold on, let me move this. Was really fun, and I liked how unique, how do I spell unique? How unique the game felt. I like the premise. Hey, Basacker, are half stars possible? They are not. They are not, unfortunately. I can only do full stars. I like the premise and the various mechanics. 4.5 stars. Yeah, I agree. Like it's not a perfect 5, but nothing really is. I can't even think of the last thing I rated as a 5 or like a perfect score, right? That's why I don't like scoring systems. This is going back in something we talked about before. This is why I don't like scoring systems, because nothing's ever really a perfect score, and it makes you think a lot. And it's like, yeah, I liked it. I like this game. I'll just say that. I'm gonna wishlist it. I will wishlist this game the moment the demo is done, just to make sure, because I think it has a lot of potential to be really good. And various mechanics, plus the humor and characters are really well done. The only thing I would personally say was off. I don't want to say bad. The only wasn't as good was the would it be the English translation? Wasn't as good overall. Was the English translation. Translating stuff is hard though, so don't. Translating stuff is hard though, so I'm trying to think how I want to word it. Translating stuff is hard though, so I can understand, and I don't expect it to be perfect, but I do want to be honest. The mechanics plus the humor and characters are really well done. The only thing I would personally say wasn't as good overall was the English translation. Translating stuff is hard though, so I can understand. I don't expect it to be perfect, but I do want to be honest. Yeah, and it'll improve anyways, yeah. Plus, I know that will most likely improve anyway. I'll say thanks for the great game. You know what? Thanks for the great demo. There you go. Send. Yeah, that was cool. So for anybody that wasn't here at the start, another thing I really liked about this is in the options you can actually change the font, which I think is really cool. So you have Luxend, Liberation, and Minion Pro, Banana, of course. So it's only French and English. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, really, really cool, right? Really cool stuff. So we have time for another demo, which I would also like to show, maybe a couple more. So another demo that I want to show, Megan actually showed me last night a little bit, and that is a game that I will get up there in a minute. Minion Pro, I know, right? Minion Pro. Never heard of that font before, but I dig it.